First, the news headline. UNACO school team leaves for Delhi to participate in 50th Nehru Junior Hockey Tournament. Hello and a very good afternoon. Welcome to Mami TV English News Bulletin. I'm KAVITA TONGBRAM. A team of players from UNACO school left for New Delhi today to take part in the 50th Nehru Junior Hockey Tournament under 17 to be held from September 2 to 14. The chairman of UNACO school and Irabanta flagged off the team from the multipurpose hall of UNACO School of Excellence, Kongman. The team was made of 19 players and 4 officials. Speaking on the occasion, Irabanta said the team faced some inconveniences as it was formed within a short period of time and had no time to practice. Assuring to avoid such conveniences in the future, he appealed to the players to follow the instructions of coach and manager under a strict discipline. Their win will not only bring laurels to the school but also the state as a whole. The sport is very suitable for the state, producing the majority of the Olympians in the field. As such, Irabanta encouraged the players to work hard to represent India.
Putting the later, on later, state represent the school represent the and the view to post na high, manager high in Laga, going the cheese and now and now, San Rosina, the summer, going up to be the productivity on the productivity.
Office of the Development Commissioner for Handloom, New Delhi, under Handloom Weaver Scheme, will provide monetary assistance of 8,000 rupees every month to handloom awardees as financial support need-based assistance. According to the scheme, the applicant must be a recipient of Padma Award, Sant Kabir Award, National Award and State Award in Handloom, and be above 60 years of age and have an annual income that does not exceed rupees 1 lakh. A statement released by the Deputy Director of Development Commissioner for Handloom, New Delhi, Harakanta Baron, under the scheme, financial support or need-based assistance of rupees 8,000 per month will be provided to the recipients. It instructed eligible awardees of Manipur to submit their application in the prescribed form along with income certificate, weaver details, Aadhaar card, bank details, copy of award certificate, address proof, family details, date of birth certificate, etc. to Weavers Service Center, Porompat. Further information can be obtained from the office, it added. A team led by the Managing Director of Diamond Donor Group, Khongjom James Hegrizam, provided door-to-door assistance to people in need. The TV channel has provided monetary assistance of 25,000 rupees to Albert Maimom of Basikong and 20,000 rupees to Laishram Rameshwar of Lilong Rapati, who has been bedridden for past 3 years due to a road accident. Speaking on the matter, James said the assistance was provided to people in need along with the support from the channel supporters. Seeking support from the people for Diamond Donor Group, James said the group will also extend support to the donor members in time of needs. The locals of Thawal Wangwatava boycotted the whole family of the man who sexually assaulted his own daughter. The girl allegedly committed suicide by consuming poison. Young Development Sports Organization and Thawal Wangwatava Nupi Chowkhat Khongthanglup held a meeting to discuss the matter on Tuesday. During the meeting, the members decided to boycott A.K. Ibungo alias Bungma and his family, not to extend any help to any family members and exclude them from any social events of the locality. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Admission ki khudong chaba leizare India ki manungda maming leiraba institute singda MBBS MD MS BDS tamning ba singi damak NEET qualified oiraba satra sing low package tambagi khudong chaba leizare amadi engineering tamning ba satra singi oina IILM University Greater Noida in collaboration with IBM da tambagi khudong chaba leire Northeast students singi damak special scholarship ki khudong chaba su pizari 7005414830 natraga 7310189494 natraga 8787362480 amasung 0385295357 akupa marol gidamak pizariba number asida ngasimak contact tobiyo.
Hojik lamdam asida wakal mapung phadriba inkhalakliba naha kaya amadi mayai kaba chinjakta iraknaduna leiri. Masida tuminna leiduna yengbagi mahutta achumba lambi puraknaba hotnaba mathau tai. Hariba center asida mental health disorder amadi drug addiction gi treatment tawjari. Adom-adom gi ichainaw singsu mathau tarabadi lingsinbirau adom gidamakta leizari Yaipokpa Rehabilitation and Child Care Center Kwakaitel Akhamlikai.
Welcome back. As the world is grappling with economic woes, the US technically looking at the recession, Ukraine war drowning Europe's economy with inflation nearing double digits and a looming energy shortage, all eyes are on India's Q1 GDP numbers. The Q1 GDP numbers from April to June quarter of this fiscal year are expected to be released today at 5:30 p.m. This year was supposed to be the bounce-back year after two difficult pandemic phases, but the world economies haven't fully recovered yet. Data shows that worsening droughts, storms and torrential rain in some of the world's largest economies could cause $0.56 trillion in losses to GDP by 2050. Heavy rains have triggered floods that inundated cities in China and South Korea, while drought has put farmers' harvests at risk across Europe. Meanwhile, India is touted to be amongst the fastest growing world economies, with estimated GDP expected to be in double digits between 13% to 16%. The last time India's GDP achieved higher annual growth was in April-June 2021, when it was 20.1% higher than the pandemic-depressed level a year before. However, India's consumer spending was hit hard following a rise in food and fuel prices. The government, along with the Reserve Bank of India (RBI), has been able to rein in overinflation over the past 3 months. India reported a total of 7,231 new COVID-19 cases with 45 deaths in the last 24 hours. With this, India's COVID-19 tally rose to 4.44 crore, while the number of active cases came down to 64,667, according to the data updated by Union Health Ministry. The death count from the pandemic, however, climbed to 5.27 lakh with the fresh fatalities. The active cases comprise 0.15% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate has increased to 98.67%, the ministry said. A drop of 1,165 cases has also been recorded in the active COVID-19 case count in a span of 24 hours. Further, the daily positivity rate was recorded at 2.05% and the weekly positivity rate was recorded at 2.55%. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4.38 crore, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.19%. On the other hand, according to the ministry, 212.39 crore doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has been transformed into a strong, confident and self-reliant nation which is fully equipped to deal with all kinds of threats and challenges. He was speaking at an event in Udaipur, Rajasthan, where he said that steps taken by the government in the last 8 years have injected new confidence into the armed forces. He asserted that India has never attacked any country, nor has it captured an inch of foreign land, but if anyone ever tries to harm the sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country, a befitting reply will be given. He further said a strong and self-reliant new India is moving shoulder to shoulder with powerful countries. He listed a number of steps taken by the Ministry of Defence to promote Atmanirbharta in defence, including issuance of 3 positive indigenization lists of 310 items and earmarking 68% of the capital procurement budget for domestic industry in Union Budget 2022-23. He added that foreign companies are being encouraged to manufacture in India under the Make in India, Make for the World vision to strengthen the domestic defense industry. Taiwan fired warning shots at a Chinese drone which burst an offshore islet shortly after President Tsai Ing-wen said she had ordered Taiwan's military to take strong countermeasures against what she termed Chinese provocations. It was the first time such warning shots have been fired during a period of heightened tensions between China and Taiwan. Beijing views the island as its own territory, while Taiwan strongly disputes China's sovereignty claims. The drone headed back to China after the shots were fired, a military spokesperson said. Taiwan has complained of Chinese drones repeatedly flying close to small groups of islands it controls near China's coast as part of military drills by Beijing, most recently by the Kinmen Islands. Kinmen Defense Command spokesman Chang Jung-soon said the live rounds were fired at the drone, which had approached Iridian Islet just before 6 p.m. local time, with flares being used previously. The drone then flew off back to China, he said. There was no immediate response from China, and the Chinese Foreign Ministry had dismissed Taiwan's complaints about the drones as nothing to make a fuss about. Now, before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top story once again. UNESCO school team leaves for Delhi to participate in 50th Nehru Junior Hockey Tournament. That's all for the afternoon English news update. Thanks for watching.
HIV हाइबसी लंबी मरी खक्तदा मियोय अमदगी अमदा सिंदु
HIV positive ओइबा ममा मपादगी मचादा
सखंगदबा मियोयसिंगा कोंडोम याउदना युमान मरी थंबा मतमदा HIV संदु
मी अमगा यतुम सिरिन वाइडुना सिजनबदा HIV संदु
अना लायंग द इकाप मतमदा HIV टेस्ट तो बले इकाप लबनी HIV संदु
चांग नाइना अमदी नियम चुमना कोंडोम सिजनबना HIV दगी ngakthokpon
sexual transmitted infection STI
हाइबदी फिनुंगी लाइना दगी सुंगाथोपंगमी
अदुगा अंगांग पामद्रबदी कोंडोम सिजनबियो
HIV हाइबा भाइरस असिना मिपुं खुदिमक्ता सोखली
मसिगी नमखै लेते चही लाइनिंग कांगलुप नत्रगा नुपा नुपी अंगांग खाइदे
मसिना मी अमदगी अमदा मथंग मथंग संदोपंगमी
अइना दोमु सिंगनरी HIV टेस्ट तौनबगीदमक अइना दोमु सिंगनरी कोंडोम सिजनबगीदमक
अइना दोमु सिंगनरी नसाबो HIV दगी कंजनबा HIV AIDS की मरमदा हेना कुपा मरन खंगनबगीदमक
AIDS toll free number 1097 दा फोन तोबी